All right, so we have something to discuss with the latest chapter, Chainsaw Man, because it is incredibly interesting with everything that is going on. Before I go any further, spoilers. Obviously, we're going to be talking about the latest chapter, which is chapter 189. So if you are not caught up in Chainsaw Man, do not watch. But if you are, feel free to. Okay, I love doing these because they just let me ramble about stuff. But I mean, I do that every day. But you get what I mean. All right. Now that the spoiler warning's out of the way, let's talk. Okay, so Fumiko apparently knows the Shadow Clone Jutsu because she did that in this chapter, allegedly, because we don't know what this means. So in this chapter, I forgot, we're back, we're not on break no more, but yeah. So Yoshida was the one that Denji spit out last week, which people were saying that it was going to be Yoshida, but there are people saying, oh, dude, what if it's like Makima or something? Or what if it's like Aki or Power? Which, I mean, I don't know where those theories came from. I'm pretty sure it was just the Chainsaw Man community doing a little bit of trolling, because obviously we know Power's dead, Aki's dead, Makima's dead, Nayuta's dead as of right now. Nayuta might come back, but these characters are all dead. And it's not like before they died, Denji ate a little bit of them. And no. And like I said before, I do think that if Fujimoto does bring back like Power or Aki, it's going to ruin their deaths in the first place. Like, okay, my headphones just fell. It would ruin the emotional impact and the character progression that Denji has had from these characters dying. Because, like, imagine if, Denji went through all the stuff he went through in season 1, watching two people close to him die, and then all of a sudden, they come back in part 2 being like, oh, hi, Denji, huh? Like, no, that would ruin it. It would literally ruin it. So I still don't think that Aki or Power should come back, even though it still hurts my little heart that they're dead, which once that gets animated, man, people already don't like Makima who are anime onlys, but when it's basically revealed that Makima killed Power literally in front of Denji, but also kind of the reason why Aki became the gun devil, like, oh no, people are gonna hate Makima more. But anyways, we're getting off topic. So this chapter, yeah, so it's Yoshida, Denji, and Asa working together to try to get out of wherever they're at. And poor Denji has been forced to eat things or have things shoved down his shoved down his throat that maybe he didn't want. I'm pretty sure he didn't want Yoshida's fist down his throat, but it is what it is. And it's pretty crazy. People were calling Denji the throat goat. I don't co-sign that, but it's just funny that people are doing that. So we have that. Asa gets older because she got hit by the aging devil's power. But we're not here for all that. Okay, yeah. If you've read the chapter, you know what happens. We're here to discuss the important thing about Fumiko, who is allegedly dead, but there's like another version of her alive right now, which is incredibly confusing because I'm not gonna lie, because usually whenever a Chainsaw Man chapter comes out, I'm normally in bed when they come out. They come out like at 8 o'clock in the morning, so I'm normally still sleeping. So I read it in bed because I don't want to go on Twitter or anything and get spoiled. So I speed read it, and then I go to like Twitter or something to read what other people say about it. But with this one, I was looking at the panel to where it's like Fumiko's like, I'm still alive, happy, aren't I? I'm like, wait, what? What do you mean? Like, dog, you are literally on the floor coughing up blood right now. What is going on here? Like, I am genuinely confused on what this means. Like, genuinely. And I don't think no one is going to be able to predict what this means, because we don't know what this means. We don't know why there's two Fumikos here right now. Like, one's dead on the floor, and another one's like, oh, glad I'm not that guy. So it's really interesting to see what happens next week. I'm very curious. Like I said, I love Chainsaw Man because we don't have spoilers, so we genuinely do not know what's going to happen until the next chapter comes out, which is good and bad, right? Bad. It's good because, you know, it lets the community think of theories about what could happen in the next chapter, you know, and without being spoiled, without us having confirmation of what it is. Like going back to what I said earlier about how people thought that Denji was with the cough up like Makima or something. We didn't know because we didn't have spoilers until I guess last chapter we kind of had one because there was something on the subreddit saying that like they translated the chapter and it said like octopus and who has an octopus power? Yoshida. So with that we kind of had that, but we rarely get spoilers for a chapter like how JJK got him. My Hero got him. I don't know why I blinked out on stuff, but we normally don't get that unless it's like something crazy. Like even I wasn't in the community when like, you know, part 1 happened. Like I started reading Chainsaw Man like 2020. So you get what I mean? I wasn't there from like day 1 to now. I hopped on the bandwagon a little bit later. And I don't think there were spoilers about like a chapter to where Power died or Aki died. It was one of those things to where we had to wait until next week to figure out what happened. And like I said, it's a good thing because, you know, it's good for everyone to basically know what's going to happen at the same time. So it's good. But yeah, I'm just so curious to see what happens next week. I really hope that Fujimoto does explain what this is because I don't know if anyone has thrown out this theory, but what if Fumiko is the other Chainsaw Man? Because we still don't know who that is. We still don't know. And for the longest time, I thought the other Chainsaw Man, I don't know who I thought it was. I don't know why I said that. But yeah, we still don't know who that is. And I feel like Fujimoto is going to come back to that, but it just made me think about that for some reason. But what if secretly Fumiko is that? You know how crazy that, but then if she was the other Chainsaw Man, what would her purpose be? Like she killed Asa's best friend for what? For nothing. So I don't know. It's just confusing, interesting, and honestly, this reminded me of a little bit. I know this comparison is gonna be crazy. A little bit of Fairy Tail because spoilers for Fairy Tail. You know, if you haven't seen it, whatever. So in like the early part of Fairy Tail, there was a character named Jalal, and there was a character. What was his counterpart's name? He had a counterpart. I think it was like Siegfried or something. I don't remember his name. But essentially, wait, no, that's such a story. Okay, scratch that part. Okay, so there is 2 characters in Fairy Tail who looked alike and sounded alike. There's a character named Jalal, and there's a character named Mystigan. And we didn't know for the longest time who Mystigan was. We just knew that he was like a mage in the Fairy Tail Guild. We didn't know who he was because he wore a mask and stuff. We didn't know what he looked like until it was revealed that Mystigan is Jalal from a different timeline, if I'm remembering correctly. And yeah, I don't know. It just reminds me of that a little bit. And I doubt we're gonna have like time manipulation in Chainsaw Man, but you never know. This is Fujimoto we're talking about. He made Fire Punch, so it wouldn't surprise me if, you know, he does a little bit of trolling and has like a different timeline to where Fumiko is like, I don't know, the fake Chainsaw Man or something, or the Fumiko that's alive is one from like a different timeline or something or whatever. But yeah, there's also something else too that I wanted to talk about. Actually, let me pull this up on my computer. So I'm gonna end this and then we'll be right back. Okay, so this is what I was also talking about. I don't know if I was talking about this or not, but there's an interesting thing on the Chainsaw Man subreddit which is definitely interesting. Yeah, no shit, Sherlock, you just said that. Okay, so does anyone else think that it is significant / foreshadowing that Fumiko was holding up 2 fingers on her volume cover, possibly indicating that she had a double? Ignore the sessions picture. I don't know how to remove it. I miss Nayuta, bro. I miss her. She was so goofy. Sally. Apple Vito, bro. Shout out you. Oh, there's only 2 comments? There's no way. I thought this thing would have had more comments on it than just 2. And technically one is just the auto mod. Okay, well, all right. So this is interesting because obviously, as you can see on her volume cover, Fumiko is indeed, in fact, holding up 2 hands, which is interesting because in the later chapter, like I said, there's 2 Fumikos. So it's interesting because it's one of those things that you don't really think about a volume cover until something happens. Like, I can't think of another volume cover from Chainsaw Man that had something like this, but it is interesting that is a thing. I'm really shocked. I thought there was going to be more comments on here. I think I gotta go dig into my handy dandy bag of people talking about theories, because this is the one. Okay, maybe this was the one that I was talking about. What if the 2 hands on the volume cover was actually foreshadowing that there was 2 Fumikos all along? And this is under some serious shit, so you know it's serious. Okay. Could it be 2 Nayutas? No, I definitely do not believe that there are 2 Nayutas. Unfortunately, I think Nayuta is dead or she's alive. Guys, it's almost midnight, okay? I'm losing my mind. Anyways, what was she making? Shut up, you guys. Shut up. Okay, cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks, buddy, because you know this is definitely helping me out with this video. Okay. So if Fumiko can make doubles and public safety really wants Pucha to come out, obviously we don't know her actual ability, but Cope is fun. So so are you implying that Fumiko made a copy of Nayuta so that? No, wait a minute. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Is this writing fire? Because what if? I'm not gonna lie. If that actually is what happened, that's gonna be kind of crazy because a lot of people don't like Fumiko. I honestly, to me, I don't hate her, but I don't like her. She's neutral, but a lot of people don't like her. But I think if Fumiko made a copy of Nayuta and she's still alive somewhere, I think she would redeem herself from like the amount of people who don't like her. Maybe the cup is going somewhere with this one. Yoshida, what are you even doing here, bro? I don't know what that means. I think someone said she possibly contracted with a starfish devil, which would explain regeneration. Possible. Interesting. Okay. You see, this is why I like not getting spoiled, because this is so fun. This is so. Okay, let's read this one. Fumiko equals Fire Devil. The Fire Devil seems to make contracts involving hearts a lot. Its transferring power could also explain to Fumiko's. When I was given this power, I received a heart that shines with it. Do we even have a Fire Devil in Chainsaw Man? Like, I don't think we actually have that in there, if I'm being honest. The Starfish Devil one does sound interesting, though, because... Okay, crackhead theory time. But since, you know... Well, I really almost said Aki. Since Yoshida has a contract with... Yeah, Aki, you know, Aki, who has a contract with the Octopus Devil. We all remember Aki, you know, he had the Starfish Devil, not the Fox Devil. Anyways, so Yoshida has a contract with an octopus, right? He has that. And, you know, maybe... God, I'm forgetting these characters' names. Maybe Fumiko does have a contract with the Starfish Devil. I don't know where I was going with that. I was going somewhere, but I lost it. Fumiko is the victim. It was her evil twin assaulting Genji. But what if, though? What if though? Because we don't know why there's two Fumikos. So that could be. So that could be what it is. All right, I think this will be the last one that I read, and then we're out of here. Okay. All right, you guys. Crazy Fumiko theory. Let me bring the mic closer so I can read this. What if she's the doll devil, or at least contracted with the devil that can make clones of others and even herself? She could offer up people's parts to that devil. That's a contract. I don't know why I did it like that. Anyways. In that case, can I pluck some of your hairs or nails before it's too late? This body is about to be properly to state. I gotta add it to my collection. I thought you were a Chainsaw Man fan. I sure am. I'm a collector. I'm not gonna lie. I kind of forgot that was a thing. I actually really forgot that was a thing. Yeah. Yeah. Cooking. Bro, Apple Pito just being in every comment in the Chainsaw Man community is something amazing. Apple Pito, bro, shout out you. Shout out you, okay? You make the subreddit so fun. And yeah. This is interesting because, like I said, I genuinely forgot that this happened when Denji got captured by the state. So it could be a possibility. I don't know. Obviously, we will have to see. But yeah, this is why it's fun to be a part of the Chainsaw Man community, okay? You know, we meme a lot about stuff, but at the same time, there are people who have really good theories. Some that are stupid, but some that are really good. Like the Fumiko theories. I'm excited to see what happens next week because we don't know. Even though I imagine we're not going to know because I think Fujimoto's going to be like, all right, guys, I know you want to know what's going on with Fumiko, but you know what? Let's go to Katana Man. Let's see how Katana Man's doing. So I guess we'll have to wait and see whenever we go back to this, but I'm excited. And yeah, I'm going to end the video here. So do all of you like Fumiko now, or do you still hate her because of her being weird to Denji? What are your crazy theories for why there's two Fumikos? And yeah, if Nayuta does come back to life, I will scream. Or if we see Riz next chapter, I will scream. So just be aware of that.